Good morning, guys. It's David from Busy Bee Farms, and today we're just going to do our morning chores right quick and kind of show you the babies and everything, how they're doing. I've not checked on everybody. This is the first day that they were outside, so we moved them into our chicken tractor that I had built for our meat birds, but they've gotten big enough that they need to be outside. Good morning, babies. I'm gonna come back in just a minute and give y'all some new water. Okay, I think everybody is up. We got our 3 white leggings and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Isa Browns. I hope you can see them back here in the corner, but we got them out here on some fresh grass in the yard. And Matthew says he's done the rabbits, and he's cleaning out the brooder because we have our batch of meat birds coming this week. So I've got one in the back of my truck, Matthew. So we'll walk over and just show you the girls and boys rabbits, just so you can see how big they are. Hello, girls. Hello, girls. Y'all are pretty girls. And then we got Strawberry. Good morning, Strawberry. He's a little standoffish and skittish. And then we've got Sugarfoot. Good morning, Sugar. Now, Sugarfoot is the one that Olivia plays with the most, and he actually done some photo shoots with one of the moms that Laura keeps the little boy. She does photography also. And so Sugarfoot was the Easter bunny in her videos. So we're gonna feed the girls here in just a minute and see how many eggs they gave us for today. This is just a little lean-to that we built. I think I built it for the goats. I can't remember now. Get to where I can't remember nothing. But before we had the goats down in the woods down there, at one time they were just in the yard. So try to get y'all set up here. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. We'll look at all of y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of you laying. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. You just hunker down and want to be petted, don't you? Let's see. Stay in there. Stay in there. Laura's got some old eggshells that we give them some. It helps with their calcium. I just crunch them up and make sure that they got enough calcium to produce eggs. Good morning. We just give them the shells back, and let's go in here and see if we can get some eggs. Back up, Drake. Good morning, honey. I know you're not one that likes to be petted. You're not one that likes to be petted, but the Ices do. Yeah. Back up, Drake. We gotta clean out y'all's water bowl. Good morning. Yeah. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. You want in there? Are you wanting in there? Huh? Alright. Good morning, honey. So this is a nice, not this one, that's I can't remember. Laura could tell you. But this one's a nice inside of there. And you see she just kind of stands up for me and lets me reach under her. Well, good morning. I think it's 10. 11, 12. You can go back in there. You can go back in there. Hey, don't you knock my bucket over. Yeah, you go in there. Well, I didn't mean to run you out. I didn't. I was just trying to gather the eggs. So the girls we talked to them and they talk back to us. And we try to keep them happy. Back up, honey. Back up. And these are our Ices from last year. They're our new Ices. And then we got the babies that we just got that they're not ready to be in here with the big girls yet. So I think I counted 16 16 of them. So I'm gonna throw them some bread here. We still are able to get the bread, and they love to peck and they lay better when we give them the old bread. Just hitch it inside the door in there and they peck it and scratch it and we'll come out and it'll be all the way down to the bottom down there. So that's about how much bread I throw them. Of course Drake thinks he has to have bread too. So he meets me right here and I know I got y'all all upset this morning, don't I? Yeah, I just got you all kinds of upset this morning. I'm going to scrub out their water bowl and be back in just a minute. Guys, so we gave the chickens some fresh water, and they probably need some more shavings in their nest. But there was like 6 of them that were trying to lay when I come out here. So I've got them a little upset right this minute, so I'm not gonna run them out to put in shavings, but maybe later this afternoon I'll try to put some more in there. Like I had told you guys before, the real fine shavings seem to work a whole lot better in the land boxes because they don't scratch them out. Where the great big flakes we use in the brooder, which Matthew's got it cleaned out in here. He shoveled out all the shavings, and we will we'll get some more shavings put down in there because we have I think we have 100, if I remember correctly, 100 of the Cornish cross coming that are the our meat birds. So, all right, you guys still got food, so we'll come back and give them some water here in just a little bit, and then I'm gonna set these eggs inside, and then we'll walk down and see Max. Came in to bring the eggs in, and I just wanted to show you guys. Matthew got us some sweet potato slips that we're going to try to grow some sweet potatoes. And they're what? Beauregards and Georgia Jets. And then I know the video that we're fixing to put out is showing Laura just starting her seedlings, but I apologize, I'm behind. But you can see how much her
little
seedlings have gone.
And I wasn't able to up-pot them like I wanted to. So.
And then she's started some more here because there's a lady in our church that her tomatoes wouldn't germinate. So Laura told her she would share with her. So those are her petunias.
And pansies.
And pansies.
Yes.
And then these are peppers. And you can see they've already went up past the lights.
And then I wanted to show you this right here. This right here was a little bitty plant that when I was moving these just came right out of the soil. So I decided to put it in this pot and just submerge it, the roots, in the water. And it is still growing. So I'm going to be able to take this and still salvage it and put it in some soil, and it should grow. It's even got new growth right there from where I've just had it there in the water. So I'm going to do that. I think that was an Amish paste that just kind of come out. These right here I was able to up pot, and so you can see that how they're doing. They're ready.
That's just a real quick update on the plants.
Yep.
And things are taking off at 100 miles an hour. So we're going to go down and see Max. We've set out a couple of new plants on the way down, so I'll show you those. But if you don't watch Living Traditions, Kevin and Sarah, I would recommend them to you. Go and check them out. They just did a get back in there. They just did a video on putting a double fence around their orchard to keep deer out. Now I've heard of that in the past, and Laura and I are talking about maybe trying to do that down here for our back garden. So we're talking about, we've got a couple fruit trees here, and the deer will come and nibble off the bark off of them. And we're hoping this year we'll be able to get some apples, because this is the 4th year, or
it might be 5. I think
might be 5.
I think it's 5.
This is the 5th year since we set them out, and we've not gotten any fruit off of them yet. We got peaches last year, but it was like 1 or 2, and
Because the deer got them.
the deer got them, and they just weren't no count. So we're talking about running us a fence here with a gate, and then doing the chicken moat to let our girls have more of a run. But we're talking about maybe doing it here and here, because we have pecans, and then I'll show you the new things that we've got.
The blueberries and the pear.
The blueberries and the pear tree, and then we planted 2 muscadine vines. But we're talking about here, taking it across right past the beehives over to the other side of the garden, and just fencing this in so that the girls have more of a space to run, and it protects our other fruit trees and things. But these were from Stark Brothers, and those are the blueberry bushes, and you can see the deer are just coming and eating all the leaves off of them.
They really are. I had not seen that.
So we're gonna probably have to get this fence up, and then what I'll do is I'll just run this side right beside of them, and then do me like a little basket around them. This is from Stark Brothers also. This was their Asian Giant, and it had leaves all the way up all over it, and the deer are just eating it all up. But I got Laura 2 blueberry bushes, the 1 Asian Giant, and then this is the muscadine vine, which muscadine is in a grape family, and I have to get a trellis up for it to run, but it'll run and put on muscadines, and Laura makes a jelly out of it. So we've got that one, and we've got this one, and the top of this one looks like it had died, but it did have leaves on it, and so the deer have got it, and it's got a leaf there. That's what these holes are for beside of them, is for me to put up a runner. And our peach tree did die last year, this one. The other one, it has little fruit all over it. If I'm looking at this right, I'm thinking these are little peaches. And as you can see, they're just all over it. So we're gonna try to see if we can get the fence up like what Kevin and Sarah did to kind of protect this area, and it would give more protection for our meat birds when we move them out here. This was another pear tree from Stark's brother. This is an azure pear. And this was the one that when it arrived, the top was broke out of it. But it was from Stark Brothers, and it's a Bartlett. But it came right back. So it's doing good. We did get our potatoes in. They've not sprouted up through the ground yet. But I wasn't able to video that because it was the middle of the night and there was a rainstorm coming. So you wouldn't have been able to see nothing anyways. And this is one of the things that we deal with Max. As you know, he likes to roam the entire downtown area. So we have to keep him on a runner. Hey Max, come on. Let's get you undone here. Alright, we gotta untangle this mess and we'll be right back. So we done Max's eyes, cleaned his eyes out and gave him his medicine. Got him untangled from the tree, and that's how he gives hugs, is he'll just kind of lean up against you like that. And yep. If he would just stay inside the fence with the goats, we would let him loose, but it won't be 10 minutes if I let him off the runner that he buries his way out of the pen. And they've got a 2 or 3 acre area here that they run. I can't show you the goats this morning. They've went off over there. If you can see them on the hillside over there, and they're just eating all the little brushy stuff that's popping up, which is what we want them to do. I'm gonna come and burn this pile sometime. Don't know when, but I've decided I'm gonna clean out that fence, or that ditch line down there, and we'll just burn all this. But that'll be another day. But anyways, guys, that's kind of our morning chores. I know that we've showed that a bunch of times, but right now that's really all I've got. We lost our bees this past winter. One took off and is just gone, and one of them froze to death. We had the sub cold weather for 10 days. Yeah. But this is Laura's onions. They're doing good. I really like the fabric. I cannot recommend it enough to you to get the weed-free fabric. But you can see how much they've came up from what they were, and they're starting to kind of, well, I should not have thrown that in there. What was I thinking? Throw it out of the garden. Yeah. I need to run a tiller right here. You can see how much the grass has come back up. So but the fabric is definitely a lifesaver for us.
And we planted potatoes.
Yes, and this is our 3 rows of potatoes. You can kind of see where we done them. They, like I said, they've not popped up yet, but I will try my best to keep you guys informed. And I'm guessing, Laura will correct me if I'm wrong, that we'll do our sweet potatoes right here beside of them. Do what? Okay, so that was approved. Boss approved the sweet potatoes to go right there. So we still have a thread of frost. We're not out of the woods on the frost yet, so stick with us. We still got a couple weeks to we get to that.
We don't usually plant till May.
Into May. So,
well, not end of May.
I didn't say the end of May. I said into May.
Into May. Okay. Yes.
So we thank you for watching our channel and helping us to grow our channel. If you've not done so before, please hit the subscribe button. Help us to get our numbers up to where they need to be. So we thank you for watching and just following what we're doing. If there's anything you'd like to see, please let us know. We thank you. Take care and God bless.